Hey guys, it's me, Rebecca. So this is gonna be the start of a vlog that I filmed during the span of a couple weeks. I did film an intro to this video, but I somehow lost it while I was downloading the footage onto my tablet. So I don't know where that went. And I'm also having trouble downloading a couple more clips, so I'm just gonna mention some bits here. This vlog's gonna start off with probably me going to a library book sale and run for a walk. And at the library book sale, I picked up 2 books. So one, I'm just lazy to get up to my room and grab it, but it's The Butcher and the Wen by Elena Carquis. I'm blanking out on an author's name, I'm sorry, but the other book is this one, The Book of Air and Shadows by Michael Gubler. And yeah, this isn't the last book haul I will show you. I did go to a couple more book sales in this vlog because one happened in my town and in the town next to mine as well. And then one I went to also happened in a different town next to mine, so yeah. There's gonna be a lot of book hauls in this video and a lot of vlogs as you can expect. So it's been a while since I've vlogged. I just haven't been in the mood to film this week, so I'm sorry. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is add the clips I filmed last weekend to this weekend and make a one video. So and I don't know if I'll be able to film much this week. We will see. But I do have a bit of a haul for you because I went to a library sale and a tag sale. And I just want to show you what I got. First, I want to show you what I got on. This isn't part of the actual book, so this is I got the section of the library where they can sell books, and this cost me I think $1. And it's The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula K. Le Guin. I've just been really wanting to read this for a while, so yeah, I picked this up. And for the stuff, I had to unwrap it because it was wrapped. And yeah. Anyway, I got this mug, which I think is pretty for I think it was $1, so not or 50 cents. I don't remember exactly. And I also got this bird thing, which I'm probably gonna use on my bookcase. And this cost me about 50 cents. And the tag sale was also a bit of a big sale, so I got this apple cider muffin, which I'm intrigued to taste. So at the book sale, I only got one book, which was Gingerbread by Helen Oemi, which I believe is about these two women in an apartment and they bake gingerbread and yeah, it's about it. I don't know. It just looked intriguing and I drove by this free little library and I picked up The Last Housewife by Ashley Winstead. I read In My Dreams I Hold a Knife earlier this year, and I thought it was a fine mystery, but I've been intrigued to read more of her. I believe this is about a woman who she was involved in this sex cult in her earlier years, and she and someone else were able to get away from this cult, but she's listening to this podcast, and she learns her friend was murdered, and it's just her trying to solve the murder, and yeah. There's definitely a lot of trigger warnings for this particular novel, so yeah. Again, I don't know what I'll be filming this week, if I'll be filming much this week. We will see. Sorry I haven't been vlogging, but I haven't really been in the mood. I've just been really enjoying fall while I can, because soon all of the leaves will be gone, they'll be on the ground, the color will be gone, and it'll be just bare trees, so I'll see you when So it's the next day, and I filmed the video, which if you've seen that video, I'm wearing this sweater, and I've done some cleaning and whatnot, and I've also done some reading. I'm now on page 160 of Hellbent. I have the jacket off, and so I'm not going to show you, but so far I'm liking it. I'm liking the discussions on like how magic is a form of, I guess, power, how people crave magic because it will give them power. They see it, it gives them the ability to, get power, to get more money, to just a way to fulfill their desires. And it can be that, and it can also, of course, be used to harm others. So I am liking those discussions, and yeah. And so far I'm liking it, and that's really it. And I don't know, I don't really have many thoughts on it, as I am on 160 pages, and I think there's about 480 in this book, if I'm remembering correctly, and I don't remember much from 9,000. And yeah. No, but so far I'm liking this novel, and yeah, that's good, I guess. Also, I should say the reason I've not been filming this because I've also been a bit busy, because it's fall where I live, and with my parents' house, they live across the street from a forest, and kind of on the edge of a forest. Like, there's a forest 2 houses down, and there's trees trundle in the backyard. So we have a lot of leaves to collect. I know leaves are, I think they're supposed to be good for the grass or something. But I don't know, my town does this thing where it's like a leaf pickup, try 2 times in the fall season. So I think they're supposed to collect the leaves and dump them in our farm for them to collect. But yeah, and I've been raking, and it's not easy because the backyard's not small, so I've just been tired. So that's also why I've not been filming. But yeah. So it's later, and as you saw, I did go to vote. This sticker wasn't anything interesting. I think last year they had interesting stickers, or I was just a bit too late this year. I don't know. And I know it might have looked like it, but I did not go to vote as late as I did. It's currently about 4 o'clock. I actually went to vote around 11, but I had to go straight home because my family and I, we were waiting for someone to come and inspect our furnace. We just have to change like the igniter bit of it, so yeah, we'll do with that when we do. But I did go out a bit later to go with my dad to vote. And while we were out, we went into the next town, and to the Barnes & Noble, and there I picked up A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed, which is a YA dark academia novel with gothic vibes in it. And yeah, I've just heard interesting things about it, and it might not be the best thing ever, but I'm just very much intrigued about it. So yeah. And anything else interesting? Oh yeah, I had to go buy a new wig today, which is not so interesting because one of ours kind of broke. So that's fun. Yeah, that's all for today. I'll try to vlog tomorrow, but I think tomorrow I'm just gonna be staying home and doing more yard work, so yeah. So it's a few days later, and I'm gonna do a reading update first, and it is that I'm on page 386 of Hellbound. I'm liking this book definitely more than 9,000, I think. comes with 9 files. In this, so far, like, Alex, Dawes, and a few more people, I'm not gonna say who, they go to how to get Darlington, like, part of Darlington, so and they were unsuccessful, and other things are happening, and there's been some murders, and Alex thinks she might be close to solving or resolved what might have happened. And there's a plot twist here that was really interesting, and I'm curious to see if another character is involved with this like twist. I'm not gonna say what a twist was because spoilery reasons. But yeah, I am liking this book a lot so far, so that's good. And as you saw, I went to another book sale. There's one in the town next to mine. Like, there's always a book sale, so. And I got about 5. So no particular order. The first book I have is The Watchmaker of Featherdree Street by Natasha Poley. This is about a man who finds this pocket watch in his apartment, and then a few months later the pocket watch saves his life, and he goes on a journey to find the pocket watch maker, and yeah, this seems really interesting to me. The next book I got was Under the Whispering Door by T.J. Klune. This is about the guy who died, and he goes to this like tea shop that's almost like in between. It's like a bridge from the living world to the afterlife. And he was like one big guy when he was alive. So yeah, I don't really know much about this book, but yeah, I might not be intrigued by the house on the surveillance, but I am definitely. Anyway, next book I have is They're There by Tommy Orange, which is about this journey a bunch of characters take from native communities, and they're traveling to the big Oakland powwow, I think that's how it is. And they're all connected to one another, but they don't know, like, they don't realize that. And yeah, this follows these different characters, and yeah. I just need like the back of the back of the like book when I pick them up. Like, so. And next is Winter by Ali Smith, which I believe is part of her like seasonal like series thing she has. But in this one, it's 4 people. They're all strangers and families, and they live in this like 15-bedroom house in Cornwall, and they're there for Christmas, and yeah, I don't know what that is. Next is My Year of Rest and Relaxation by Tessa Mosfig, which is about this woman who, she lives in New York. She's quite privileged, but she has depression, and she decides to take a bunch of pills and just sleep away a year. And lastly is Murder Your Employer by Rupert Holmes, which is like, I think, someone who's just planning to murder their employer, I think. The blurb isn't saying a lot, so I'm not entirely sure what this is, but it is. Seems like it would be a fun time, and I don't know, something about the cover's like this fun, so yeah. So that's all of the books. Tomorrow I have to take my mom to an appointment, and I don't know if we're gonna try and walk. We were gonna try and walk today, but it was just too cold, so we will see tomorrow. We might just go to a few stores. That's it. So yeah, we'll see, but I will definitely be doing some eating. So it's the next day. I'm on page 458 of Hellbent, meaning I have about 20 pages left. I'm quite tired today, so I don't think I'll be finishing today. Also, I don't know if you can hear my mom who's on the phone, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. Where's my train of thought? But I am liking this book still so much. So Alex made it choice that kind of solved two issues that she's dealing with, which was one being how to free Darlington entirely from hell, because when they tried to take him out of hell, it was like almost like the demon in charge of him almost saw it as like a thievery. So yeah, he wanted payback and he wanted Darlington to remain in hell because Darlington belonged to him, he saw. So she took care of that, and an issue of someone from her past kind of using her abilities to kind of get rid of competition or make people pay their debts in New Haven. So she was able to deal with that as well, and I just thought that was an interesting choice. So yeah, so far I'm really liking this book, and I'm definitely liking it more than 9 plus, I think. And yeah, I'm sorry if I'm a bit distracted, but I just got an email. So yeah, so far this book's a 4 stars, I think, and I think like unless something drastic happens in the last 20 pages, which I doubt because things should be wrapping up for this installment, then it will remain at 4 stars, and I will be checking out the next book when that comes out. So yeah, that's all for today. Tomorrow I have a pretty busy day, so I will definitely finish this book, but I don't know if I'll be starting anything else. I have to go to New York for a family reason, so that's gonna be a long drive for me and my dad, because that's and I'm not gonna share how long that takes me typically, because I feel like that's like that would just give away too much of where I live exactly in my state, so I'm not. But yeah, a few hours, and that's gonna be fun. So yeah, I might show some clips from Brooklyn, I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, that's all for today. So it's the next day. It's actually the next morning. I just showered maybe half an hour ago. My hair's still wet, so sorry about that. But I just finished Hellbent, and I really like the ending. I am excited for the next book. When they went into their last descent into hell, the main demon they were trying to keep in hell bled Alex a bit, which kind of kept the door to hell open, and now they have to figure out how to close it entirely. So I'm excited to see how they do that in the next book. So yeah, I just wanted to give this update while this was fresh in my mind, because I just finished it a minute ago. But yeah, 4 stars. And yeah, and I think my next read would be Cackle by Rachel Harrison, which if I don't read it more of today, I will read something else. I don't know if I'll update this vlog on that one today, considering I do have a busy day today, so we will see. But yeah, I liked Hellbound, so that's good. So it's the next day, and as you saw, I did go to New York for the day. I just didn't really film anything while I was there, just because I never really go to the interesting part of New York. That interesting in a sense, a lot of the high-rise buildings and anything that might be interesting for you, and yeah. But yesterday I did read about 20 pages of Cackle, and it's only just the setup of any kind of leaving New York. She and her boyfriend broke up months ago, and because he saw they kind of are out of love, they're friends but they're not lovers anymore. That's how he saw the relationship, and Annie still is in love with him. And this conversation arose because she kept bringing up the idea of marriage. I'm not entirely sure how long they've been together. I mean, I'm assuming since college for about the past 12 years, because she does turn 30. The only funny thing that happened was that her friend, again, just a colleague, she kind of not forces her, but they're out drinking and celebrating Annie's birthday, and her colleague friend has the idea to go to this psychic to get their palms read, and the psychic's oh, Annie has bad energy, this bad vibes, and yeah, when And he leaves New York because of the fact she's no longer with her boyfriend. She's just not able to afford living in the city. So yeah. So it's just a setup, and I'm still in that stage. I've read some more this morning, but so far I am like in this book. I'm like in the writing. So yeah, and yeah, that's it for this video. I'm sorry if it's an utter mess. I've not edited the video at all yet, so I don't know what footage I have, but regardless, I'm sorry if it's just a mess. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below telling me what you've been reading recently. If you want to, please subscribe to this channel, and if you want to follow me on any social media, then all those links are in the down bar below. I'll see you guys next time I post a video.